State. This is KHQA Sports.
And tip top of the evening, everybody, and welcome to Sports Final. I'm not going to sugarcoat things for you. This is one of the more pedestrian basketball Friday nights of the entire winter. For the most part, the real fun all takes place tomorrow with a Saturday chock full of tournament goodness. But there was at least one saving grace to tonight's festivities, the return of Payson Seymour Q&D as a rivalry. Always fun. Bob Sheffield's team played a nearly perfect first half, led by 14 at the break on blackout night at the pit. The good karma would continue for the Raiders in the second half. Off the miss right here. From the top of the key, this is Carter Cramsey playing offensive rebounder. Not too shabby for a point guard. He had 12 points on the night, including the putback right there. Later, Johnny Ray on the attack, and this was nifty, going through two Payson defenders to get the bucket. But there was no quit in Payson. Trailed by as many as 16, would come back hard. Great defense right here. And that's an easy bucket, easy for me to say, for Drew Burwinkle at the other end as he hits the floater at that point. But you know what? Payson Seymour still not going anywhere. This time it's going to be Clayton Conrad, who had a huge night off the bench. Cannon the three right here. Payson back to within 8 after this Drew Burwinkle three. Again, they had trailed by as many as 16. Q&D, though, not going to give this one up. Off the Carter Cramsey miss. Check out Johnny Ray with a strange contortion and the big-time smile. He knew that was a good one. More give and go this time. How about Ben Welper? Through contact. Couldn't complete the three-point play, but continued to stake his team to double digits at that point. Drew Burwinkle doing everything he could in the second half to try to bring this thing back for Payson. Down 9 at this point, but it would never get under double digits again. How about Austin Ritter time? Not one, but two pretty buckets at the other end as Quincy Notre Dame cleans up and wins by 12, avenging themselves of past losses to Payson Seymour. 60-48 was your final in this one. Meanwhile, big-time road win for Macomb at Monrose, 59-37. Heartbreaker for West Prairie, which has two chances to win it at the free throw line or at least tie it, and a three-pointer from Jamie Cousins as the buzzer sounded to try to win it, but A-Town holds off West Prairie in a low-scoring affair. 32-28 was your final. Big night for Manning Plater and big night for Rushville Industry in a one-point win over Beardstown. Jacksonville loses on the road at Springfield, and the Quincy Saints, the homeschool Saints, sweep a pair today from Rockford in the first one and Lake Shore in the second. Let's take you to Southeast Iowa. Fort Madison at home tonight taking on Fairfield. This wasn't even a contest. Rarely are they when Miles Wensine is in the house. Step back jumper was pretty and pure. More from Miles. You're going to get the full range of Mr. Wensine right here off the give and go from Bryson Abbey. Again, what a pretty pull-up jumper he has. More from Miles right here. Shifted in between defenders. Shape-shifting even, if you will. 28 points for him. He was ably assisted. Bryson Abbey posting up. And I tell you what, that young man with a Mark Aguirre-style back down right there. Good stuff from him as he had 11. David Nagel doing David Nagel-type things as well with 18 as Fort Madison wins in a blowout, 83-45, your final. Meanwhile, across town, Holy Trinity and Central Lee going at it tonight. Blake Burgess and Central Lee trying to take advantage of the fact no Blake Hellwig tonight for Holy Trinity, out with bronchitis. I'll tell you what, Mr. Burgess can shoot the rock. Had the three there early, but here comes Holy Trinity compensating with the three balls of their own. First, Nick Hopper doing some work from the perimeter. Then Tyler Delaney in triplicate here, knocking down jumper after jumper, including the members bounce right there. Holy Trinity wins at home in this one, thanks to some great perimeter shooting. 55-37 is your final. More for you now. We've got the consolation championship over at the Highland Tournament. Adam Rung's Indians tied with Macon at the half. Chandler Bevins trying to make that even better with a three here. But I tell you what, Clark County had no answer in this game for the big fella, John Murray, who was a monster on the offensive glass here. What a putback for him. Three-point play, 39 points tonight, one off the tournament record. He was good at the defensive end as well for Macon, blocking the Clark County attempt right here. Had two big ones, did Mr. Murray. As I mentioned, 38 points for him. No, 39 make that with a beautiful scoopage shot right there. Again, more from him. Just a really nice, big 6'7" player. At the other end of this one, Chandler Bevins tries to keep it close. Long three right here. But Macon would close this thing out going Holly Berry or Hallelujah. Feeding Kolbish on the inside right there. Beautiful stuff. Macon wins 72-57. Also in a game going on as we speak, third place on the line. Palmyra leading after three quarters, 54-47 for the third place championship. Also at the Madison tournament today, big win for Mark Twain over Madison. James Parker leading the way in that one with 22 points. Also Parker Eddington with 22 in that one. North Shelby wins over Putnam County. And a tough loss against state-ranked Novinger for Marion County. 56-63 is your final, despite the heroics in this one of Brandon Atterbury. Girls side now, Fort Madison taking on the Fairfield girls. Good night for Mercedes Trimble on the offensive glass. She had 8 rebounds. She did some nice work here as well. She can also pass the ball out of the low blocks. Beautiful hookup right here with Allie Berghofer, who gets the pretty finish as well. Then it's Paige Leffler, who had a nice night for Fort Madison this one. 15 points to help lead her team in scoring. Pretty take from Ms. Leffler right here. More from Mercedes Trimble as well in this one. Unfortunately for Fort Madison, tight game throughout with Fairfield. The Hounds could not close down the stretch. They end up losing a heartbreaker by 3 tonight. 46-43 was your final. Back across town. We get a lot of work done tonight in Fort Madison. Central Lee visiting Holy Trinity. Always fun to see Central Lee running the ball and then feeding the post, because that's what they do, and they've got some good post players. Kelsey Bryant among them with the pretty finish there. Michaela Bryant also making her presence felt in this game as well. Miss Michaela Bryant right here. Oh, good stuff from about 5 feet and in. Central Lee deadly tonight. More from Michaela Bryant. Good passing, good entry passing to the post as well from Central Lee, trying to set that up. 10-point lead at that point. Allison Sporkman doing her level best to bring Holy Trinity back in this game. She was beastly in the blocks as well. Nobody could guard her. But the advantage in the post would end up ultimately going to Central Lee tonight, as the Lady Hawks get the win on the road over Holy Trinity. 50-44 was your final in that ballgame. A couple of scores to pass along on the girls' side. Tournament action at Clopton. Monroe City knocks off Silex for third place in that tournament. 47-43 was your final. And in non-tournament action, a hard luck loss in conference play for North Shelby to Putnam County. Final count in that game was 50-39. Back to Highland we go. Third place game on the girls' side. Knox and Highland. This game started ugly and didn't get much prettier. Scoring was a real problem tonight for both teams until, well, Knox finally got it ignited. Carissa Hamlin with a nice bucket and take right here. Highland just really seeming to struggle with turning the ball over against the press in this game, although some great tic-tac-toe passing, and that's an easy bucket here for Avery Johnson. That was sort of the exception. Highland usually pretty good offensively tonight. Really, they struggled. And Angel Harrison had answers at the other end. She really had a nice night. A couple of big buckets for her as Knox County ran the ball effectively, scored at the other end, did some really pretty and nice things on offense. As I said, Highland struggled to get shots in the transition game, netting buckets in this one for Knox County. Knox County wins in a blowout in this game. Final count was 61-26. That was a sizable victory. Consolation championship tonight. Pretty entertaining contest between Clark County and Canton. Good, fast start in this one. TGIW, thank goodness it's Wednesday. Wednesday McCluskey leading Clark County out of the blocks. Then some transition game. Hunter Kirshner to Carissa Bevins, who knocks down the members bounce 3 at this point. More. How about Wednesday McCluskey? It was her day today. Great steal for her. Takes it floor length, finishes at the other end strong. Canton trying to hang in this game, and they would rely heavily on Allison Phillips, who had a big game with 18 points. On the inside, bucket, Band-Aid, 3-point play for her. She was basically the bacon saver for her team in the first half, as they were down big early, got back to within 19-16 at the end of the first, thanks to Allison Phillips' strong play. Clark County having none of it, though. Tressa Campbell kissing one off the window here. Then Brianna Bertelli going to hook up again with Wednesday McCluskey, who finishes strong right here, and we'll leave you with a little Carissa Bevins as well, as Clark County gets the deed done. Final count in favor of the Lady Indians tonight was 68-51. Now, as I mentioned, today was fun. Tomorrow is a rather huge day for the KHQA sports team. We're going to try to set a record for the number of tapes we show tomorrow and the number of games we get to. I think the standing record is 19. We've got a chance to do that. Winchester tournament kicks off tomorrow. We've got the Hancock County tournament kicking off tomorrow. We've got the North Green tournament kicking off tomorrow. We've got the Central Lady Panther tournament kicking off tomorrow. We've got wrestling. We've got Quincy Notre Dame at home against Pittsfield. We've got finals from the Highland tournament tomorrow, both boys and girls. Also finals from the Clopton tournament tomorrow. College basketball as well. We're going to be busy. It's going to be fun. See us right here at 10:30, because 30 minutes may not be enough, but we'll try to do it. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Thinking about buying a home or refinancing? Check our rates at bankwithbos.com.
Prince Agri Products is a company bursting with opportunities and pride.
With Prince Agri Products, it doesn't matter where you start. They have opportunities for any skill set that you bring. started at Prince 3 years ago as a material handler, and now I'm a customer service representative. If you work hard and have the drive, there's opportunities to move up in the company. It is a stable company. It's been around a long time, but even in a tough economy, the industry that we're in continues to grow.
Full-time direct hiring manufacturing opportunities are available now. Apply today at inter-connectemploymentservices.com.
For your health, happiness, and overall well-being, there's nothing more important than a good night's sleep. And there's no better time to address it than during Sleep Tight's King for a Queen and Queen for a Twin sale. Our biggest sale of the year is going on now. Get a king for the price of a queen, and get a queen for the price of a twin. Upgrade your bed today, sleep better tonight, and feel better tomorrow.
Better bed, less money, sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
As you can see, Good Samaritan Home continues to grow. But there is one thing that hasn't changed, and that's our great nurses and all of our employees. Come join our family by applying for the following openings.
We all know time is money. At Merkel, we get it. Your first choice for on-time pickup and on-time delivery is Merkel. From landfill waste to scrap metal, you want Merkel. Are you ready to get things done? Call Merkel. Because when time is money, we get it. Call Merkel Metal Recycling and Roll-Off Container Service.
We're at a top Manhattan salon, and I'm here to share my secret to looking 10 years younger in just minutes. It's Derm Exclusive Fill and Freeze.
Wow, I'm young again. I don't feel like an old lady. Lines are gone.
It definitely took 10 years off. If I went to a dermatologist here in the city, I would pay $300-400 for this.
I've spent nearly 30 years looking for an effective, instant breakthrough to reduce the appearance of wrinkles, and I finally found it with Derm Exclusive's Fill and Freeze.
This instant wrinkle-removing miracle sells for $60, but get yours now for only $39.95, and will include a second tube free. Dr. Orden will even include his micro-peel resurfacing pads, intensive repair serum, and collagen lift moisturizer, a $200 value, free. But you must call to order. Call 1-800-435-2918. That's 1-800-435-2918. Order now.
Téa Leoni is Madam Secretary, Sunday after 60 Minutes.
From Patterson, New Jersey, birthplace of the American Industrial Revolution, it's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Jeff Goldblum, comedian Michael Somerville, and music from Nicole Atkins. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. I'm Alan Calder. And now, currently trending on the telex machine, David Letterman.
That's it. How you doing? Thank you very much. Good to see you. That's very kind. Thank you. Thank you so much.